How many grams?
I'm really excited to eat, you guys. How's the drip? That was good, shoddy. If you're a man and you're ordering a soy or an oat latte, you need to seriously rethink.
For me,
What is up, my chicks? How are you? We are closing up our trip to Greece, and it's sad. I'm sad, but I have a lot of gratitude for such an amazing time here. I already just can't wait to come back, both of us. And it's been amazing, amazing experience. If you haven't been in Greece, definitely come. Been here almost 2 months, maybe something like that. On the island of Kefalonia. It's been incredible. So anyway, we're closing it up. We'll leave tomorrow night. So tomorrow at 3, and it's like a 24-hour trip back home to Australia. And I thought I would just vlog the whole thing. So I want to take you to dinner tonight. We're going out for a nice dinner. It's a vibe in the city, Argostoli, which is the capital. So we're gonna go there, dinner, take you along there, have a banging meal. And I'm going to go into a fast after dinner tonight because we go to start our travel tomorrow. And I love fasting on travel days. It's so much easier to get a fast in. And I love the benefits of fasting. I can talk about that as we go along. Anyway, I thought I would take you along for that. And then just take you along the journey back to Australia. We'll finish it off over there. So I'm going to take you for a ride. It's more fun, So let's go to dinner. So the fit check, I brought nothing for it to be cold out. So I basically have one long sleeve that I've been able to wear 100 times. Thank God. This is from Aritzia. It's like the softest, most beautiful thing ever. But I don't understand these shirts. I love the look of them, but I'm pulling this thing down 24/7. So probably won't buy a shirt like this ever again. But anyway, it saved me on this trip. Again, these the Aritzia, these trousers that I wear 100 billion times. And I literally only have sneakers to go for it. So, and if it gets cold, we have to put a hoodie on top of this outfit. That's how underprepared we were for this cold. And it's freaking cold now. So, well, I don't know. It's 15. So it's cold. But yeah, let's go. Wilson, are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Will says 10 degrees. So I need to just confirm that that's how cold it is. And this is our Fiat, you guys. A tiny Fiat that is absolutely gutless. But gonna miss it still. And it really suits Will.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. This landscaping and stone everywhere. It is just stunning. Thanks, baby. Bury me with decorations like this. Love it. Oh, sorry. I'll do yours too. It's the last night in Greece. I'm not worrying about calories, none of that. Okay? I'm gonna enjoy it. your hair looks a little bit wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're still in love?
Yeah, it's yes. It's beautiful though. Beautiful. We're going on the margarita. Will's got a rum and ginger ale.
Yes.
Cheers.
How about that?
We rarely drink, so I'm gonna feel this, but it's worth it. I don't care. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so we have. We're starting off with carpaccio. If you're not familiar, that is raw beef, but it sounds way creepier than it is. It's so freaking good. Okay, but look at this. So we're carpaccio, and we ordered the burrata salad as well. So, okay, this is the carpaccio. Look at that. It's seasoned really well. It looks like I think there's a truffle mayo in there. It's divine. If that freaks you out, trust me, that would have been me, but it's so good. And then super warm, fresh bread. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to film you having the first bite.
Okay. Mmm.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, check it. Check it. Oh, I'm so happy. Kate, what would you rate it?
Delicious.
Okay, that's not a number, but let's go with it. Is it cold?
Yep.
With the arugula and the tomato. One of the things I really appreciate with the food here, obviously Mediterranean food, Greek food, it's a lot better quality. It is across the board. But I love the use of, well, first of all, Whole Foods. It is so easy to just get like grilled lean proteins at Whole Foods, just a part of their diet. Fish, and there's so much olive oil with everything. And I always trust that they're not using like a shitty oil. It's just there's so much olive oil. You can taste the flavor like all over this carpaccio right now. You realize the difference in like, you know, being in Canada and Australia, the difference. And I know a lot of the shitty oils we get over there is so much seed oils and stuff like that. Anyway, I just really love that you can just taste olive oil and everything. Beef, Parmesan, it's basically like my normal diet. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This right here is nuts.
Yeah.
We're talking like top 2 meals of the trip, potentially. This carpaccio.
Definitely a lime. No.
Okay, so food tour. Maddie and Will do not eat small. So anyway, we got a prosciutto pizza. Really unlike us to order pizza, but we were both like, just really feeling pizza. So prosciutto pizza. Let's give it a food store. I'll pass that to you. Then we had to get the ribeye because this is like our favorite cut of steak, and we haven't had steak we haven't ordered steak in Greece once, so.
No.
Look at that. It's got like some lime and stuff. It looks like I don't know what kind of sauce. Oh my God, guys, here comes the next thing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The cheese is like melted.
Truffle fries.
Real truffle.
We've gone for all the keto options tonight. We're trying to run off ketones. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. I need to flip this around. It looks dense and heavy.
Yeah, it's so big.
So I kind of just want to just want to like leave this one thing so what's the point I want to say? I don't eat like this all the time, but not because I don't want to give myself that, because I don't want to, because I know how I'm going to feel tomorrow after eating this stuff, but I'm happy to enjoy it, and I don't need to turn it into like some big binge fest. Well, actually this table tonight probably looks a bit like that, but
It also resembles binge fest.
this resembles a binge fest. But when you eat good 95% of the time, because it feels good to you, like it feels good eating good protein and like good food that makes you feel good, you should be able to eat this and just enjoy it and move on. Like, it's okay. This one night in, I don't know, it's rare. It's as far as I'm concerned, this is like good for me, my soul and Will's soul. This is like a good time. It's nothing to.
Gonna feel like shit.
We're gonna feel like absolute shit in the morning, but just enjoying it and being able to appreciate moments like this and realize that it's actually not deterring you from your goals as much as you think. Your mind, of course, you're gonna eat this and you're gonna feel it, right? But it's really not in the big grand scheme of things. And I just want to say that so that you have a little bit of peace of mind when you have a freaking dessert and it's a special occasion or whatever it is. It's not the end of your goals or your hard work. Just enjoy it and enjoy it. Outside is so good. Outside is crispy. Inside is like, guys, I'm fucked up. She done fucked up. Oh my God, dude, that brownie's sitting in me like a hockey puck. We didn't finish it. It was like dense. If you go to Kefalonia, Baroque. Make sure you go. All right, guys, check out this plaza. Look how cute it is. Like, hi, moving here. Oh, so it's the square. I just love the vibe. It's cold. And if you have been to Europe, you kind of know. But people just hang out. They just hang out in the square.
This cat.
They're smoking cigarettes. All the friends are out. Young kids. Hey, there's like 5-year-olds running around late at night. But like a lot of like the high school, I just had a high school vibe everywhere. And it's a really good vibe. It's the community like aspect and like that like socializing. I don't get enough of in my life, and it like really reminds me when I'm in places like this, like that I need to do more of that. Look at this, like how beautiful. Oh shit, I just stepped on something. Look at this, like who is coming with me to stay here? Oh my god, can you guys see the tree? Can you see the tree sparkling in the window? Okay, if you want to know anything about me, you guys, like that's my dream. Well, it's not like I'm not hoping for a house that big, but my dream home is like a wooden cabin with a Christmas tree all year round, and it's like I got a fireplace and like there's 4 like feet of snow at all times, and that's just what I want. I want cold, I want cozy, like that, glistening lights, just like I want it to feel like you're in a Disney Christmas movie. I love it. That must be the Vancouver in me. Will too. He's always like, oh, I hate the sunny beaches of Australia. Give me cold. Give me cold. He hates it. He's like, white sand? Ugh. Gross. Gross. Okay, so marking this now too. 10:15, we started the fast. Something around that. 10:15. So we're officially fasting. I'm like full as fuck. Oh yeah, I'm fasting. I'm just gonna tell everybody that. No, it'll be good. It'll be good, and I'm gonna feel super refreshed and let my body go through all the good things that I'm excited for when we go to fast. There's a lot of eshays, like bum bag wearing lads everywhere. 11 o'clock, and children around 5 years old just absolutely everywhere. Love that. No matter where I am in the world, getting that glucose shuttle, baby. Getting those muscle contractions after dinner is very ideal. Get that glucose shuttling. And also I really want to show you guys, this is our last night. Oh, just gotta soak it up. Like, you ever just like feel like your body can't soak up something? You're like, oh, get into my, just these streets. I need to like eat these streets, you know? Relatable? Maybe not. Oh, guys, just like, who is moving in with me into one of these little apartments? Who? I'm there. Don't gotta ask me twice.
So it's a
Fashion.
3-bullet pants.
The
Fix the left.
fashion here is its own, you know? Slay.
And fishnets too.
Will wishes I were dressed like that. I'm such a hoe for Christmas. And just cold things. Like, I just love all these details, all these Christmassy, cozy details. It's really those things that make such a difference in the energy and vibration. Put a lot of effort here into decor, you know? Like, you go to a big city now and it's just like big glass, gray, zero character. It's just sad and depressing. Like, that's why I'm not there. But then you come here and you see how much effort they put in the flowers around their home, the corners of the restaurants. Like, it's so nice and you feel it. You know, just having this across. Locals smoking and drinking, baby. Okay.
How do you want to do it?
Turn around. Left, right, left, and switch in 3, 2, 1. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. You know what I think is kind of funny is that we're over in, like, you know, North America, I'm sure. You're like, oh, like, did I wait my 90 minutes before my coffee when I wake up? Like, shit, like, did I put tape over my nose or my mouth before I went to sleep?
Yeah.
And here it's 11 something at night. Everyone has a Freddo espresso or a Greek, right? Freddo espresso, which is literally puts hair on your chest. This caffeine is so strong.
Must be bullshit. All that stuff.
Maybe it's just all bullshit. Yeah, coming to a place like Greece or Italy, and I'm sure it's very much the same for like a lot of the countries surrounding here, but it really puts it into perspective that sometimes we are just way overdoing and overthinking shit, and people here are living long, happy lives, not hyperfixating over grams and, you know, right? just a food for thought. And I'm a trainer, and I think that stuff's important. But there's just so many other elements to living long and having a good, good health. So many other elements that outweigh those things. And then you come here and it's just proven right in front of you. You can't argue with it. Like, makes a lot of sense to me because I've experienced it where I have like worked out hard, eaten super healthy. But some of the major other aspects of life, like my mental health, other parts that were falling apart, and no matter how much you take care of your macros and your micronutrients and your this and your that, if those other big elements are lacking,
Okay, that makes sense.
there's some missing pieces there, and it's you're not healthy. Over the last
Not being stressed.
especially the last 18 months for me, I feel like one major lesson that I'm just over and over and over and over learning is that I think chronic stress in your life is the number one thing that you need to try and eliminate.
And instead of putting tape over your mouth while you sleep,
Yes.
you need to go and improve your mental health, not just your physical health. And I guess we don't have a very good culture of improving mental health because it's just maybe not that obvious that you need community, you need to spend time just chilling out with people and bonding.
But it's so honestly, I keep learning it over and over again. All the things that I get worried about with my own health or whatever I'm worried about in life, it virtually goes away when I'm in a happy state of being.
When you're out in a nice little town square,
Yes.
having a delicious dinner, drinking a margarita.
Yes.
It's
Anxiety, depression, all the way to actual physical things like digestive issues. As soon as I feel like you're more in flow with life and you feel relaxed and you all of a sudden it's they just magically disappear. What does that tell you? And I just keep getting reminded that. And sometimes you have to actually relocate your body to experience.
Mm-hmm. Relocate to Kefalonia.
Pretty much. But we're going to try and come here in the morning for a walk before our flight because it's
Can I see the-
stunning here in the daytime. But now we'll show you the ride. Will, you want to just show us?
Oh yes. So this is the Fiat.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shit.
V8 6-liter transmission.
Whoa, what's that on that mirror? Is that the detailing?
Yep. So
Also love that you can park anywhere you want. Just you want to go with traffic, you want to go against traffic. The world is
worth noting.
the world is your oyster. Look at it. It's just whatever, to each their own. Back to the house we go and going to go to bed, and we will see you guys in the morning.
Kalanita.
The final day. Oh, hello, blue sky and sun. Oh my God, it is so fresh and beautiful. Okay, officially the last day. We are gonna go to drive into the city, get a coffee, and go for a walk. So how are you feeling this morning, Willy?
Hungover.
Brew 2 drinks.
Yep.
It's a 12 hours into the fast. It's easy because I'm smoked out basically. Yeah, I'll get started. Go get a black coffee, which is gonna taste like dog shit. Are you gonna fast with me today, Willy? Okay. No. It's a lonely one for me today. You feel awkward when I did that. She is brisk. Or maybe with some more seating.
Gotta get sun.
Yeah. So quiet in the town right now. Sunday morning, a lot of things shut, people rest, and they hang out with family, and I think this is kind of early for them. They like to stay up late on Saturdays. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful, just enjoying the sunshine. Good morning. Oh, there's there?
She's in the sun for a minute.
Oh, hello, doggies. Hello. Hi, good morning.
The flea bags?
Yeah, you look like you got some. Oh, let's go in here for a little cuppa, shall we?
Okay, this way or this way?
Oh, okay, no problem. Damn it. It's only for people who stay at this hotel. Save a horse, ride a cowboy, and chillin'. Listen, I say this actually all the time. Will is like a dog whisperer. Dogs always come towards Will no matter where we are. You got that dog in you, that's why.
That dog in me.
Yeah, yeah. Please have one large Americano.
Yes.
Does that come with milk?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Almor.
Just regular milk. Normal milk. Thank you.
How's the drip? How's the shotty?
Okay, we got a black coffee. Black coffee is better than no coffee, I'll tell you that much. So when I fast, sometimes I'll have cream in my coffee as well, but they only have milk here, I think, not cream. And milk is lower in fat, just higher in sugar. And I'm trying to, when I'm fasting, I'm going to have something, it be fat to not raise blood sugar. And so I'm going to skip the milk, unfortunately. Will's got it here.
Quiero.
But I think maybe in one of the airports, I'm sure I could get some cream in my coffee, which will feel like a nice little treat.
No zucchero.
No zucchero. Zucchero. I think actually they say it, baby.
That makes
No
sense.
zucchero.
Yeah. Zucchero.
Will's so... But the real question is, are structures in the earth buried? Why are there ancient structures that are being recovered from the earth?
Yeah. If they're digging them up, they buried them.
That is this morning's chat. Saw a whole video of tons of ancient structures that have basically been slowly being recovered from below the earth, below like hills and dirt, and it looks like a hill on the outside. And then 100 years goes on, it's like freaking like a pyramid.
Yeah, temple.
Temple. We don't know anything. Hear that, shoddy? We don't know anything.
I need another zucchero.
Do you? Zucchero. Zucchero. Hola, ¿cómo estás, zucchero? Listen, I can drink a long black and I'll be able to drink it throughout this fast, but if you're not fasting and you choose a long black, I just can't trust you. Like something ain't all there. My dad does that. It's like
Your dad does that.
Yes. Like, what are you hiding? Like who hurt you?
There's milk and honey in it.
I will say there is something very also masculine about it.
It's highly masculine.
A man getting a latte is extremely weak.
Yeah.
Something about it is super weak.
Yeah.
Like you putting your
Even
dash
just-
milk and it's not too bad. Like you're
Well,
all
just won't
right.
call it a latte. But like even just the word latte. Like
It's so soft.
Yeah, it sounds like you wear high heels and fishnet stockings.
I will say I went through that one phase when I worked at I was a barista, and he was like
He was a coffee aficionado. He was very anal about it.
yes, it's very anal. But that was the first place that I could actually. I was like, damn! My morning coffee would make a long black. It's like I could taste how it was so good. I don't know. Then you have like a nice milky one. You're like, fuck that. This is way better.
Yeah, it is.
But man, if you're listening to this, if you're a man, like your duty is to put your taste buds aside and be a fucking man and do not. Let me, and I'm gonna say this right now too. If you're a man, I don't care. If you're a man and you're ordering a soy or an oat latte, you need to seriously rethink your decisions. You've got a lot to dig through,
They call him a soy boy.
and it is not looking good for you, okay? Oh my gosh. 3 huskies in a small house like that. So all the hotels are closed for the season. Like, look how beautiful this is. This is their waterfront. Yeah, this is where we were last night when I filmed. So look how stunning it is in the daytime. It is very true. I love Kefalonia. Back to the place. That's it. So with fasting, it gets harder at the times of day that your body is used to getting food at. So right now it's 11:23, and this is like ish the time that my first meal normally is. And so I can feel it right now, waves of hunger. So it's kind of like being prepared for that it increasingly gets a bit more challenging. But now it's a good time to like have some sparkling water, tea, maybe a coffee, and just like be prepared for those moments where it gets harder. And it's hard in the moment, but it actually does go away. It comes in waves, and then you're like, okay, I'm good. And it'll come in another wave, and yeah, you're good. So anyway, first bit of hunger right now for sure. I would love to dig into some breakfast now, but gonna get some water in and just keep myself busy getting ready and packed. This is our spot. This is where we've been for the last nearly a month.
Oh yeah, shit.
I had to put some makeup on because we had to do some quick filming before for the app. So normally I wouldn't put makeup on for the airplane, but this is it. We're saying goodbye to our beautiful place. Just feeling so grateful. We came here beginning of October to film some really great content for Studio Era, my app, film a challenge that launches in December 1st. And yeah, I'm super proud of that challenge and the content that we got to get. We're just stepping it up a notch, my standards for the app. And so we got to do that. Me and Will are very proud of the work that we got done here, and we got to film some YouTube workouts and stuff like that. And it's been amazing. And it's time to say goodbye to this stunning, absolute stunning villa and stunning town and go. Airport fit, you guys. We're kind of going like breakdancer vibes. But I just want to be comfy in the plane. So I've got what is this? It's the Aritzia like sweatsuit. I tried forever before I left Canada to find like a dupe because I just didn't want to pay. But you get to a point where you're like, wow, let's just give me the best quality and let's do this. And I'm so glad, you guys. Like, I have worn these the whole trip every single night, and I have the matching sweater. I'm gonna wear that the whole flight home. We have lots of travel, so we have to go here to Athens, 1 hour. Athens to Dubai, that's like a 4.5, 5-hour flight. Then we have decided, we've never done this before, but there's an airport hotel in Dubai, and we're actually going to spend the night and take the next flight in the morning to Australia, which is another 15 hours. The reason for that is because if we didn't take that stop, we would get to Dubai and then we would do 15 hours from there, and we would land in Australia at 10 something at night after, probably sleeping on the plane the whole time. I'm not, something I struggle with the most is sleep. And that would just destroy me for probably the whole month that I return to. Like, it would throw me off so bad that we had to make a decision. And I was like, can we please I think that it's worth the cost of the hotel to like repair to do that for my sleep. So now we'll arrive in Australia at 6 a.m. And it's just every time I land in Australia, it's always like very common that I arrive in Brisbane at 6 a.m. And like for the whole month, I'm just on such an amazing sleep schedule. It really like puts me into, it's just like great for my circadian rhythm. So we're going to do that. So it's kind of nice. It breaks up this massive travel for us. Best part about my app is the community, for sure. The Studio Era private community that for my members only. Anyway, so when you post in there that like, if you want, like ladies will post in there that they want to do a fast, and then girls will jump in, and it's kind of nice because fasting is difficult, and to have like support system while you're doing it is really nice. And so even though Will's not going to do it with me, nobody around me is going to do it with me, I know that there's a few girls that are clocking in with me at the same time. So I put out a thing yesterday, and I was like, anyone want to join me? You can do 15 hours, you can do 16, 17, you can do 24, whatever you want to do. And so, I know that there's some girls that are joining me at the same time, which is like so cool. Like, you just don't feel alone. I choose traveling to fast. Number one is because it's infrequent enough that I can do like an extended fast. Right now I'm on like a long flight, maybe been a lot this year actually. Very grateful for that, but let's say it's once every quarter, and that's how frequent that I think you don't need to, I don't know, I'm not really interested in doing extended fast much more frequent than that, so it gives me an opportunity to do it. It's like, okay, this is the time. Also, airport food, I don't want to eat the food on the plane, and so instead of me thinking ahead and packing snacks and all that stuff, it's just like easy button. Honestly, I've found it's just the easiest time to do it. out of like life. Like you're on the plane, you're kind of trying to sleep, you got a movie. So it's been the best case scenario. And another plus is that you're not eating at awkward times to reset your circadian rhythm for the place that you're going. Oftentimes when I fly from Brisbane to Canada, for example, I'm flying overnight in Canada. I arrive at 7 a.m., but they're feeding you the whole time. And so it's kind of like I'm eating all night, but I'm trying to get used to my body being on circadian rhythm like time in Vancouver. It takes away that, like where you're like eating at like 3 in the morning of the country you're going to. So I'm not a doctor, and you should do what you want to do. I don't think everyone should fast. I think that there's women that should not fast, and it has to be something that you want to do, not something you're forced into. I've gone through phases where I've intermittent fasted, done no fasting. I've thought fasting was good, thought fasting was bad. And I've gotten to now that I'm in a healthier place with my everything, food and exercise, I've gone through a long journey. I have a nice relationship with fasting, and I do it for cellular repair and circadian rhythm and how I feel, honestly. Like truly it's just how I feel after a fast. It's really, really great. I don't do it for fat loss. Like it's so infrequent. Yes, I'm going to be lighter after I do a 36-hour fast. It doesn't really maintain too long because I'm going to eat. But yes, you can use fasting as a way to help you with calorie control. Like if you were doing them more frequently, you could, instead of, having a consistent calorie deficit, that way you could incorporate kind of like longer fasts into your, say you do one 24-hour fast a week. That's also another tactic. There's tons of different ways you can do it, but I've also learned about fasting with my cycle and making sure that I'm fasting at times of the month that are appropriate for my body, so that I'm always supporting my hormone health, which is number one as a girl who has lost her period in the past, and I never want to ever do that again. So I highly recommend, if you're considering fasting, if you haven't done it before, look up Mindy Pelz on YouTube. I love her. It's super simple to follow. But incorporate fasting into your life, that you're always making sure that you're, she calls it fasting like a girl. It's her book, but you're just taking care of yourself and your hormones and all that. How it recalibrates your cravings. Like if you feel like you kind of crave a lot of sugar or you're peckish all the time or whatever, when you go through a fast, you just get reset and you remember what true hunger is and how many times a day you actually eat out of boredom. So I love it for that, because once you like after a fast, all you want is healthy, good food, and you realize all the times, oh man, I wasn't even hungry at that time. And being able to distance yourself from food, like for people who kind of feel like they're like addicted to food, I find that really helpful. It's taught me a lot. Also, you want to break your fast properly, because your body is so ready to just soak up anything that it can get, anything that it gets when you break it. So it's really important to break it properly. You don't want to fuck that part up. So I'm hoping that I can find something healthy in Dubai. I want it to be low carb, protein, and fats. Something for the gut would be good too, like some kimchi or sauerkraut if I could, but who knows at the airport. We are in Athens.
Honey, your face.
Thanks, baby. Is it good? So we've landed in Dubai. It's 12:40 in the morning, and it's 27 degrees. What the hell is it in the daytime?
Oh, amazing. You brought your pudding first for the next one.
Doors closing. Doors opening. What?
That was the window into the terminal.
Oh my gosh. Just yes. Yes times a billion. Guys, check out the view. People waiting for their gate, waiting for their plane. Lol. Oh my gosh. I'm just so grateful. So I've reached the 24-hour mark with my fast.
Honey, honestly, you're fucking amazing.
I'm really excited to eat, you guys. Tell you what, I'm so ready. Right before we got up to the room, the chick was giving us all the info that we needed. And I was like, right before, she's like, have a great stay. And I was like, do you guys do breakfast? I'm like already planning what I'm gonna have tomorrow morning.
I just ordered the New Yorker.
It's 1 a.m. Move it or lose it, sister. Bossy. I look like a butcher. How many grams? And I freaking love a robe. I haven't worn a robe as an adult until this month in the Airbnb in Greece, and I just fell in love again with robes. So practical.
Look for me, young, cool, cruising on the west side, huh? Nothing to do with that. All I need is legs. How's the donk look? Me and my girlfriend has the last feet. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Oh, don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Oh, don't you? All right, sing.
Look what Will's just got.
This is fucking lit.
Look at this burger. Oh, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. Honestly, old me a lot of times would just cave. I've done it before. I've just cut it short. But I'm determined. Good morning, guys. Rough night. No sleep. That's all good. Maybe that'll set me up really well to this flight. So goal is to sleep as much of it as I can so I can wake up in morning in Australia refreshed. It's gonna happen. Now we are looking for somewhere to break Missy's fast. Organic free-range eggs, that's great, but it says 16. Oh wait, it's not in dollars. Oof, my gosh. Freaked me out for a second. Cool. Coffee? Where's their coffee menu? Okay, can I please have 4 of the eggs? Not here, but I was wondering if I can do a side of those mushrooms. Thank you.
Like you can't.
That's all. That's it. Thank you very much. Okay, so if you want full control over your dish, go for the add-ons and they kind of build your own thing. The one thing with fried is that I don't know what they're cooking in. I could have asked, but I'm just not gonna ask. You know, you pick and choose your battles. If you wanted to avoid all that and just have like a whole food and just know exactly what you're getting in, you get poached. The thing is that because I'm breaking a fast, I'm not gonna have any like bread or anything, so the yolk will just be all over the plate. I could pop them in my mouth. I've done that before, but you know, you don't have to strive to be freaking perfect. Really proud of myself. Haven't done a fast this long in a long time, and that was relatively easy. Relatively easy. You know what? It's actually a mindset. Instead of just thinking, oh, I'm gonna go as long as I can, like, I just picked a number and I just said, I told Will, like, when I wake up in Dubai, that's when I'm gonna break it, and having his support. Next stop, home. I haven't been home in over 3 months, which is crazy. Went home in August for my mom's 60th, and then Will and I filmed a challenge there, and then Greece and filmed a challenge. We got a busy work stuff. As soon as we land, we'll have kind of a game plan for the next 3 weeks to get done. But I'm pretty motivated to do it. I'm really excited about the work that we're doing for Studio Air right now. Just the appreciation for milk and coffee.
Oh, here we go.
Good?
That has right there.
All right, guys. 4 eggs, some mushrooms. That's it. Keeping it real low carb, proteins and fats. Okay, 34 hours. Bad. Thank you so much for this meal. Thank you. So grateful for such nourishing food. Put it in your mouth. My mouth just lit up. Fast, complete. So I don't want to eat something, like I don't want to go crazy with a big portion. I mean, 4 eggs and mushrooms for some people look like it's a lot, but have this and I'm gonna be good for a while. And then if I want to bring carbohydrates in and stuff, I'll just wait a little bit, let this settle, let this digest, so that my blood sugar doesn't have a meltdown. And Lagucci, we did it. Okay, to the plane. Okay, we made it. We are in Brisbane. It's like 7 a.m. and so happy to be here in the morning and not like 10 at night. Oh, feels good. So yeah, now we are gonna head to Will's sister's house, which is about 30 minutes from here. We're gonna say hi, then pick up his car, our car, and drive to Byron where we live, which is a 2-hour drive. So tomorrow I'm gonna do another vlog and I'm gonna film my entire grocery shop from scratch, because it's very rare that I'm like literally doing it from scratch, because our house has been empty for months now. And so I'll have to get everything, basically do my produce, do my butcher shop, all of it. And so I'm gonna take you guys along with me just to get some ideas and take you for the ride. So I'll see you in that vlog. And that wraps up this one. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Hot stuff.